Hello friends, good morning. Today what I have in mind is painting this particular outer casing of the headlamp. I Ever since I got the bike I wanted to make this matte black. I didn't like the contrast this offered to the motorcycle. This is a pretty decent subtle color, but I would have preferred it to have been painted black from the factory itself. So what I intend on doing today is I'm going to be giving it first I will have to remove these bits that you see on all four sides, and then separate the reflector housing from the ring. Take this aside, give it a nice scrub with sandpaper, and then get rid of all the clear coat. Make it nice and how do I say, get more of a scuffed look. Then give it a coat of primer, 2 or 3 coats of paint depending on how much this can take, and let it dry. The whole process will be about an hour long, and I'll leave the paint to dry for about 24 hours before I put it back onto this housing, and then this would go onto the motorcycle. That's that for today. I am using a regular screwdriver to shove it into like that and pull it out. The thing just jumps forward without any warning, so keep your finger on one side if you can see, and then go in with it so that it doesn't jump. So again, keeping my finger on to one side of it, nice and firm, pulling it out, nice and firm, pulling it out, and that should do it. Yeah, so that's me trying to get rid of the paint, or to be more precise, I think I'm getting rid of the clear coat on top. Well, that is the biggest villain as far as trying to repaint an object. So if you get rid of it, you just double your chances of getting the paint to stick onto the surface. So like you can see now, it's turned matte. This is dry scuffing with a 320 grit. I've straight jumped in with the finest of the finest sandpapers. I mean, there are finer ones than this, but then again, it's a pretty decent one to get rid of paint and not to scar the surface. And now moving on to the front portion again, wetting the sandpaper and giving it a scrub this time. This is going to be more effective. When you wet the sandpaper, it's going to be a lot more abrasive, and it's going to take as much with it as it can. So yep. So this is how it looks now. It's lost all its sheen and shine, if you can see. I've scuffed it off to a great degree. These areas, if you can see, these areas where you see all of the paint that has been removed, you have to be a little careful because it might not come off as a depression to the naked eye, but it indeed is. The paint, once you've given a coat on top, will start to show some differences in the surface. So you'll have to be a little careful. You'll have to give it another coat, maybe just another spray over here. 1 or 2 layers may compensate for the difference in levels. So now that would be the new ring. I hope you guys can see how this looks now. It's the new surface. Take some time for the paint to dry. I'll leave it like that for maybe another 1 hour or so, and see if I need to go on top with another coat. Well, that is how the brand new headlamp looks now, with my beautiful rim, and I'm going to be fixing this on the motorcycle now. We'll keep you guys posted up and down with that. Hi friends, so that's how the bike looks, with the tail lamp portion painted in matte black. If you can see the tail lamp housing painted in black, and moving over to the front, I've also taken the trouble of painting the headlamp bracket again in matte black, and I prefer this look way more than the silver ring. This just gels well with the rest of the motorcycle. That's how it looks, the finished product.